Starting in August, the New York Hilton, one of New York City's biggest hotels, will no longer offer room service. In its place will be a new self-service eatery in the lobby with grab-and-go snacks. So will other hotels start to do the same? Joining us now to ponder that is Mark Orwoll. He's international editor at Travel and Leisure magazine. Mark, nice to see you again.
Thanks. Nice to be here.
Don't they run a risk here, the Hilton in New York City, of really antagonizing business travelers who come in, arrive late, and want a hamburger and a beer before they go to bed?
Or the people who have to get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning to catch an early flight, and the restaurant's not even open yet. You know, I got to tell you, the grab-and-go concept, little shop down in the lobby, sounds about as appealing to a business traveler as a 7-Eleven starting to have hotel rooms. This is not a good idea for business travelers, but the point is, as the CEO of Hilton just said, that they're not making money on it, and the majority of their guests don't use the room service.
Mark, do you think other hotels will start to do the same, even though the points that you make are very well taken, that this is just going to become a trend in travel?
Well, I hope that's not the case, but we've been seeing that, I'm noticing that there's a greater divergence between those hotels that offer fewer services and then the luxury hotels. My fear is that we're going to see fewer of the middle ground hotels, hotels like the Hilton Midtown, which have pretty decent rates for a big city like New York and offer all the services that a traveler, and a business traveler in particular, could need.
So I was very curious, Mark. It stuns me to learn that they can't make money on a $20 hamburger or a $25 omelet or whatever it is.
Why can
is it
that
so?
be? Well,
I mean, I get that there are a lot of people. It has to be cooked. It has to be delivered. It may be around the clock room service, but gosh, can't they price it?
It's a personnel-intensive service that they offer. And after breakfast, where the big rush is in room service, there are fewer and fewer calls for room service, but you still have to be staffed as if you're going to be getting a lot of calls. So, but I think you're right. I think that there are ways around this. For example, having limited hours, or maybe just from 8 o'clock until midnight instead of 24 hours, that sort of thing. I hope that anybody will see this as a trend.
You know, traveling is not fun anymore. We used to say the same thing about the airlines. We were all so shocked when they were going to charge for your luggage, and now everybody does it, and the airlines are making money on it. But meanwhile, do you think that a hotel like the New York Hilton will lose business because of this ending the room service?
Well, there have been people interviewed, guests of the hotel, who have said that they wouldn't consider staying at a hotel that didn't have room service. And I would say that, generally speaking, most of the people who care about room service the most would be the business travelers, and they're the ones who have the money to spend. Why antagonize a group of high-paying clients that need that service? I'm at a loss as to explain.
Very quickly, do they or others who might follow suit risk losing the 3- or 4-star or 5-star ratings that they get?
Yes, the ratings groups out there look at all of the amenities that hotels offer, and if they feel that the lack of room service detracts from the overall quality, they could knock that down from a 4- or 5-star hotel to a 3-star hotel, and that means even more potential for losing money by that hotel.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. Great to see you. Mark is international editor for Travel and Leisure.